I do want to ask you a few more questions about Nikki Haley. She said this morning, quote, "It is now up to Donald Trump to earn the votes of those in our party and beyond it who did not support him, and I hope he does that." But she did not endorse him or anyone right away. Is this a detriment to Trump?
I think that that was to be expected. She will negotiate with him. She'll certainly get a prime speaking time at the convention, but I don't think he has to give up very much to get her support. And the reason for that, he does need her voters. About one third of the primary voters in these elections did not vote for Trump. And they're not going to vote for Biden, but they don't have to go to the polls at all. So he needs to get those votes back.
And how does he get those votes back specifically? Because many have said that a vote for Nikki Haley in the primary could be, like you said, no vote for Trump. They could be a never Trumper or lose to the couch, a third party, something like that. How does he convince those people, no, you should come out in November and support me?
Well, I think I think the way he will do it largely will be don't vote for Biden, rather than here's all the things I want to do for you that are so great. And I think Biden will run the same kind of campaign against Trump. I think it'll be a very negative campaign. And that gives an advantage actually to the outsider because a lot of whoever's the incumbent, there's a referendum on his performance, and the referendum on Joe Biden's performance is pretty negative. I think Biden, if I can switch to him for just a
Hmm.
second, I think Biden has three, maybe four problems. He has a problem with the economy. Even though employment is very high, people are just not feeling it. And the reason they're not feeling it is that real income went up about 7% under Trump, and it's gone down over 4.5% under Biden. So people are poorer now, and they remember that. And the other issue on the economy, of course, is inflation. Illegal immigration is just a devastating issue for the Democrats and for Democratic cities. And it's devastating. I think Biden will try to say, well, I tried to give them a compromise bill and they wouldn't accept it. That's true. And maybe you were for that bill or maybe not. But I think the basic point is over 7 million people have come into the country illegally before that bill was on the table. This is under Biden. And the sort of stench of corruption that surrounds the family now, I don't think, I would be surprised if he's impeached, but if he is, it'll only be by one or two votes, and he won't be removed by the Senate. But the impeachment committee has uncovered quite a lot, and it looks like Biden was not only all of his denials that he knew anything were false, but he was kind of the closer in these deals. What the Republicans haven't shown is any kind of quid pro quo where he took an official action or something for this. But the final issue, which is, I think, really going to become worse and worse, is that his health. He's physically frail, but even more important, he's just cognitively not quite all there. And that's not an issue that's going to get better. It's going to get worse. And what makes it even worse for the president is that as low as Biden's popularity is, no vice president has polled as low as Kamala Harris. And if he can't get through a next term fully, then she will become president. And I think Republicans will run against her because I just think it's a no-brainer. She's not popular, and people, it's not just that she's not popular, people don't think she's qualified for the office.